Hi guys, welcome to another Tarot Pick a Card reading. Today's topic is very simple. What is their karma for hurting you? So I want you to focus on the person you are asking about, on your situation, on the experience that you have gone through. Don't overthink it and pick one of the three piles. 1, 2, and 3. Thank you. Pile 1, welcome. Let's see your cards. So, Justice, the Devil, 5 of Swords, 10 of Wands. This is a very manipulative energy. Queen of Swords, Page of Wands. Ask for help from others. Opportunity. Communicate clearly. Okay, communicate clearly. Let's see. 9 of Swords. Good. Ace of Swords. The Sun. And the Queen of Cups. Okay. Knight of Cups. Release, the Death card. Page of Swords. 3 of Water. And the Storyteller, it says fame, stagnation, and pride. Okay, so actually you have been dealing with a manipulative person over here. I want to start with these 3 cards. It's the Justice, the Devil, and the 5 of Swords. So what is happening here? This person has used your fears to make you believe that his point of view is just and right. This reading can be about anyone, first of all, okay? So you can apply it to your situation. It can be about a partner, a lover, a friend, a colleague, even your boss. So this is overall a very toxic situation, you can see that. So this person hasn't been direct, hasn't been honest with you. He has been using your emotions here, or your fear of losing something. That something can be something, a job, your relationship to this person, or even his friendship. It depends on how you relate to him. With the 5 of Swords and the Devil, this is actually the risk of losing that something, okay, the fear of losing that something. But this kind of risk, this kind of fear has been continuous, okay. This person has been using your feelings, or whatever he has been giving to you as a way to punish you. So, why did you allow this person to reach this level of manipulation? Have you been so naive? Have you been so innocent? I don't think so, to be very honest. I think that what has happened here is that this person was not honest with you. So his nature, let me put this away for a second. So his toxic nature hasn't been evident since the beginning. Okay, so I believe that he has tried to be kind, understanding, positive energy, okay, a new energy, a happy person. And this was in the beginning when he wanted to gain your trust. After a while, when he made sure that you actually, fallen for him, or that you trust him, or that he, he has gained your trust, that was the point, he actually showed to you his real face. And his real face is this Queen of Swords, a very toxic Queen of Swords, with the Devil, with the Ace of Swords, the Five of Swords. This is a very toxic energy. And actually, he has changed immediately his attitude. This person has used his feelings, your feelings, for him against you. So a lot of hot and cold energy. It's like he's punishing you for seeing something special in him, for loving him, for wanting to be his friend, whatever. Now, this is of course lack of self-esteem. This person is lacking self-esteem. He's not sure of himself, and he feels that he doesn't deserve attention. He doesn't deserve love. Or maybe he has never received some sort of appreciation in the past. So, but his attitude is like he's making fun of the fact that you are able to feel something more here. For some of you, there is also jealousy. This person is very jealous of you. It seems that he would like to be as accomplished as you are, or actually you have something that he doesn't, and this is making him very upset. I don't see him being a particularly successful person, to be very honest, but anyway, we have a lot of mind games, emotional manipulation, silent treatments. Okay, so 1 week he's ignoring you, and the next week he's calling you as if nothing happened, and he's doing all this on purpose. If you ask him, okay, what's going on? Are you okay? Is there something wrong? He will tell you that nothing is wrong. So why? Because this way you start thinking that, oh, it was all in my imagination, and you allow him to give you more and more of this kind of treatment. And I think this is eventually what got you into the trap of thinking that he's right and that you share the same mindset like he does. Okay, you were, oh, he's right, yes, he's that's the way I should see things too, he's right, he has clear ideas about that, while all he was doing was to actually manipulate you. So this is something he's doing on purpose. I insist on that. Why? Because his sense of justice is distorted. He feels like he has the right to do this whole thing. Maybe somebody else did this to him in the past, but I mean, who cares? Because whatever his reasons, he's aware of the mind games that he's playing. So there is no justification for this. Okay? The Queen of Swords, for example, is someone who wants to appear confident. He wants to appear as a Queen of Swords, sure of himself or herself. So in his mind, he has all these plans, and he's trying to show that he knows what his purpose is. But when it comes to what he's doing, to what he's achieving, he's not achieving much, because I don't see him taking any serious action here. So this is the kind of partner that when something is wrong, he will tell you, yes, I will fix it. Yes, I will do my best. We will resolve that. I will change. I will focus on this connection. And then he's doing nothing. So you can't trust this person. When he's judging, other people, he's very, very cruel. He knows what is best for other people. He's judging a lot. He is talking poorly about their efforts, about their accomplishments. Okay, a very negative mindset, guys. But when it comes to him, everyone has to follow his rules. everyone has to be understanding with him, okay? And everyone should understand that he deserves so many things, okay, that he hasn't been provided yet. And other people should make sacrifices in order to give him what he needs. A very, very, very selfish attitude. This is definitely a person to avoid. If this thing resonates with someone, I don't know. So, I want to get again to this Queen of Swords and the Page of Wands. Because, you know, this is a great contradiction. These two cards show his inability to take real action and do something meaningful with his life, okay? I have ideas, I have targets, I want to do this, I want to do that, and then I'm never doing anything. Maybe I'm starting doing something and then I quit because, you know, they didn't see how talented I was, they didn't see how intelligent I was for this, so, you know, I had to quit. That's the attitude here. So this is somebody, also the Queen, is turning her back on the Ten of Wands. So this is somebody who will not insist on achieving something. Okay, he will not continue trying and trying. It's other people should try for him. So I don't know. The only thing that he is very confident about, okay, Ten of Wands and the Justice, is his mindset. He is absolutely convinced that his way of thinking and his way of managing things in his life in general is the right way. So even though he's seeing the results of his efforts, he's seeing that he's accomplishing nothing, he's there and he says, no, I will make it, I am sure I will make it, because, you know, I am right and the whole world around me is completely wrong. So this is the type of person that is going to tell you things like, that's the way I am, this is me, I'm not going to change, you know, other people should understand my abilities, I don't know, this kind of thing. Let's get to the karma. The karma is already, you know, he's already experiencing his karma, let's say. For some of you also, because I do have the Page of Wands, but I also have the Page of Swords, this can be a parent. Okay, and we also have the Sun, so there might be this element of, you know, a child anyway. So, if he is a parent or if she is a parent, this can be a single parent that has actually gone through many difficulties in order to survive, in order to take care of the child, okay? And if there is a family, actually, if he has a family, the partner or the spouse is completely absent. So more or less, he's again like a single parent. So this person is alone, feeling very lonely. If he is in a relationship, there is no affection at all from this relationship. And I think that this is his current state. If not, this is going to come very quickly in the future. There might be the possibility of the third party, because we have the Three of Water, you know, we have pages, many court cards, so there might be, and the Knight of Water, which shows a very superficial level of relationship. This can be also a divorce, okay, the Justice, but I'm really convinced from the superficiality of this person, I feel like this would, in a third party, they would be the intruder, okay, they would be the third party, and affecting the relationship, the marriage, or the other people with his or her super negative energy, okay, this toxic energy. This is not the person that can end up in a third party simply because it happened, simply because, this is a person that doesn't really care if about the circumstances, if the other person is, I don't know, married, if the other person is sick. I mean, they have absolutely no balance and no empathy for the other people. So what is coming for them? What is really coming? It's going to be very difficult. If they are actually in a third party, they are going to be left behind, let's say. They will keep struggling. They will try to find in the future somebody that they can create a relationship with. They will be seeking for affection after some time. And there will be no possibility of actually creating a complete and established relationship. Any attempt to gain stability is going to fail, and this person will be left abandoned and alone. But you know what? This is also his responsibility, let's say, because with the Ace of Swords and the Death card, we have this combination here. Actually, this person doesn't seem mature enough to work on a connection. The relationship is okay as long as it is in the Sun energy. So as long as we have no problems, as long as we do not discuss anything, we don't have anything to resolve, so as long as we have fun, it's great. So again, you see that this person has a distorted vision in general of what justice is, of what a relationship is all about. If there is no fun and no vacation, okay, the Sun card, we cannot, be together for a week, for a couple of weeks. We cannot actually be together anymore. Okay, it's a problem. So this person is not capable of keeping a relationship. They want everything for themselves. They have to have somebody that they get 100% from the other person. And if they can't do that, they just leave. Everyone should understand this person. So they are not looking for a partner. They are not looking for a friend. They are looking for someone to use, to manipulate, and to get 100% of their energy. This way, their connections, any kind of connection, this is not only about relationship, everything is going to be very, very superficial. Any kind of opportunity to meet someone significant will go to waste because of this selfish attitude, fame, stagnation, and pride. They are so full of themselves. They are so sure that they deserve the best, they deserve better, that actually they can't see that they are simply blocking themselves. So his karma is being lonely. He will never experience any significant level of friendship or love. And for sure, they are never going to experience again the level of appreciation that you have given to them. On a practical level also, he's not going to manifest any kind of success. Absolutely nothing. Okay. For example, his dreams are never going to become targets, and he will not take any serious action to become better or to actually gain something. Okay, even when it comes to his career, to his business, I don't see him actually being able to manifest something here. So I think this person is going to remember you for your kindness and your attitude towards him. As he's experiencing more and more disappointments, because he's not going to find people like you forever, he will keep remembering you, okay, as something very, very positive. So I do believe that with the Queen of Cups he will become more and more emotional, and I'm sure that no one is ever going to treat him like you did. He's kind of going to get ignored. He's going to be treated as the outsider, as the person who has no contact with the real, with the real world, with the 3D world. He thinks he's too good, but he's actually delivering or accomplishing nothing. With the Five of Swords, he always feels like he will always feel that, like he hasn't been understood. He has been stolen all the opportunities. Okay, while what he should actually do is start being honest, communicate clearly with other people. But in order for him to be honest, he will have to come to terms with the Devil card. Okay, he will have to come to terms with his fears, with his doubts. So he's not ready for that. It would be too difficult for him, too challenging. And I think, especially if we are talking about a person, because if this is a young person, okay, and we're talking about a page, for example, so until let's say 25 or late 20s, in his late 20s, he can eventually change his mindset. If we're talking about someone who is in his 30s, in his 40s, this is someone who will not be able to change his mindset anymore. He will not manage to go through this transformation. If he's a young person, he has more possibilities to do that. Okay, but generally he's a very stubborn and a very strict person. So the karma is for him to stay alone. I don't see him accomplishing, as I told you, anything significant in his career. I don't see him being abundant when it comes to material wealth. Okay, money, his finances are going to be always, unstable. He will never manage to have a stable, committed relationship. If he is married, okay, in case this person is married, which I don't think so, there is going to be divorce. And in case, watch out, because with the communicate clearly, you never know, he might come back to tell you that he has changed. There are a couple of cards here that indicate contact, message, communication. So if this happens, you have to be aware that this person is the way it is. Even if he appears more emotional, more, a calmer energy, a more loving energy, no, it's the same, how can I put it? It's the same thing actually. That thing of the past, that toxic energy, this guy who has been judging very hard other people. Now he will try to do the same game, okay, the same mind game, but through his emotions. Over emotional, I'm affected emotionally, you make me unhappy, and things like that. So, no, what I would suggest you is to keep this person away, okay? So, this has been his karma. Let me tell you what you think, if it resonates or something. And if you liked it, guys, please like and subscribe. Thank you. Pile 2, welcome. This is your reading. Let's see the cards. The Emperor, the World, Four of Wands. Okay, this can be a married person actually. Five of Cups, okay. Two of Swords, Justice. Within the next few months, meditation brings answers. Romance. Okay. There. And then I have King of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and Six of Swords. Okay. Page of Cups, King of Cups, the Empress, okay, Nine of Swords, and Hathor. Mediation, communication, culture. Okay, I will put this with the Empress here. So this is mostly we are talking here about a lover, partner, or an ex-spouse. As I told you, this Emperor can be a married guy. The relationship between you can be the spouse, somebody else can be the spouse. Anyway, adjust the message to your situation. But you know, with the Four of Wands here and the Emperor and also the World, your relationship seemed very promising. Okay, this Four of Wands here is talking about the happiness, the celebration, you know, being happy about having found the type of person that you have been dreaming of. These have been your person's feelings in the beginning. These were his feelings, okay? Also, there is a great emphasis, on the female energy, as I told you here. Okay, you have the Empress and you have the Goddess Hathor here. So the female has the power here, and your person is welcoming this energy into his life. He seems seduced, excited, and he's appreciating this blessing of having you in his life. Okay, it's very important. We have two goddesses here, the archetype of the female energy and the goddess. So there is no doubt that he has or he had strong feelings for you. Okay, and there is no doubt that he was aware of your power. This is not some sort of physical attraction and that's it. Okay. I also see him making plans for the future here. He's considering you a very important part of his life. And with the World, with the Four of Wands, he's thinking. He's thinking of what he can manifest with you. With the World card, there might be some distance for some of you. Some physical distance. I mean, this could be a long distance relationship or something. If not, this World card can be actually, like the cycle, let's say, some sort of cycle that he has to complete before he gets to you. For example, if this person is married to someone else already, there is a divorce in progress. Okay, so he needs to complete this cycle and to get divorced in order to move forward with you. I'm giving you an example here, okay? Another meaning can be that this person is married to you. Okay, and even though the future used to be so promising, the marriage has failed in the end. Anyway, for sure here we are having some sort of legal commitment that probably, is a marriage, and this marriage has failed. It's not working. Your person seems very, very stuck in this situation. And even though he should move forward, he should have his closure, he's not doing what he has to do. It's his choice. He's avoiding action almost on purpose, guys. And I think this is where this issue, this, this problem begins actually. Now, I want you to notice the cards here are very promising, the first three cards that we saw. Then the situation becomes very sad. A divorce, a legal issue, we are taking no action, we are sad, So, a very contradicting cards. This person has promised you something. He has promised you stability. He has promised you happiness. He has promised to himself the same things, okay? He's not kind of manipulating the situation or something, but he has promised this, but he's doing something completely different. He has plans, he has ideas, he had desires, but these things are not enough. And on a practical level, he simply can't complete this cycle. If you are married to this person, you are stuck in a miserable situation of the Five of Cups here. Okay, this is the best card to describe, let's say, his misery. And it's very difficult to cope with this person, to handle him, and you can't reach a solution, you can't reach a conclusion with that guy. If you are in a third party, and you are the third party, let's say, this Five of Cups is also a big problem. Why? Because he's coming up with many excuses why he can't actually take any action towards this completion, towards this divorce, let's say. He can't get the divorce because of financial problems, external factors. These are excuses. The weather is too hot, the weather is too cold. It seems like he's keeping your relationship on the way, on the level that suits him best, the romance, I think. He got you into this, you fell in love, both of you. He is in love too. And now he's finding excuses. So it's normal that you're experiencing failure, betrayal, anger, to say the least. And the most important here are not the feelings, is the time that the Empress energy, that this strong female, this superpower has actually consumed. The time that you have lost, believing that he would be capable of doing something, that he would be capable of becoming your partner. So, a very important thing is this King of Cups that appears twice. Okay, this guy is your person's energy. And what is blocking this King of Cups? Because generally the King of Cups is someone who needs stability. This is somebody that doesn't want to spend his time, in short-term relationships and, things that have no purpose. But as I told you, where is my Five of Cups? There it is. We had this Five of Cups. And this is what is blocking him. Sometimes, a hint so you can understand if this can resonate with you. Your person seems like he has no emotions. But this is sometimes, okay? You have been getting mixed messages from him. Sometimes he is, in a romance or Four of Wands energy. He's grateful for having you in his life. And he's expressing you his appreciation, his love. But most of the time, especially, when since the relationship has become a bit more committed, your person is cold and distant. It feels like he's manipulating the situation, but the truth is that he has no idea what he's doing. Okay, the key of the reading, I think, is the Five of Cups. This is his problem, and this is also the foundation for the karma that he will experience. He doesn't want to deal, this person doesn't want to deal with past emotional traumas. What is this? What is this thing? This can be his, give me a second, this can be actually some past relationship, something that has ended in a very unhappy way, okay, and maybe it is referring also to his childhood, for example. Anyway, the problem here is that until now he hasn't been able to manifest something significant in his life, an important relationship. You have come into his life with this positive, with this fresh, powerful energy. And he actually understood immediately that you are going to manifest something, what he hasn't been able to do, okay? You are important, you are powerful, you can guide him to get out of this misery of the Five of Cups. So he immediately understood that you were important for him. So that's great, but the problem is that this person decided not to deal with his feelings again. He didn't express to you directly how he was feeling. He didn't express you his fears regarding past connections, past relationship. Okay. So he was kind of hoping that things would work out magically somehow because you would have the power to manifest something great. He preferred to hide all the doubts, and he tried to look like a very balanced King of Cups. And that was a mistake, of course, because after a while you realized what is going on here. In the beginning, you were convinced, because we do have twice the King of Cups, you were convinced that this was his nature. But after a while, the mask is coming down, and you realize that this person is not exactly what he was telling you he is. And the worst part of it is that he's not even a Page of Cups. He cannot sustain even, a superficial connection. He has issues even on that. So you start feeling betrayed, I think. You see that there is no long-term potential here. The long-term potential is stuck, is failing. And you actually blame him for being selfish. And I think you are kind of right. This person has been taking decisions for his own personal benefit, for his good. If he feels too stressed, he will move away immediately from the connection. Okay, he will not keep his promises, if he hasn't already done it, actually. So then he will come back again, okay? He will ask you to reconcile, he will, so he's kind of losing credibility here. And you realize that this connection is getting nowhere. And as I told you, for some of you, I really think that he has done again his usual cycle. He has moved away from you again, so there might be no communication. His karma now, is described by cards like the Five of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Six of Swords. And the funny thing is that these cards are kind of blocking each other in this type of combinations here. So the message that we are getting is that he will never manage to manifest a healthy relationship. The Five of Cups, his regrets, his mistakes, his depression with the Nine of Air will make this person emotionally unavailable. Okay, he's clearly experiencing here the loss of your connection. He is trying to suppress these feelings like he has done already many times in the past. Okay, so he wants to apparently look like a balanced King of Cups, but in the background there is a complete mess here with the Five of Cups. And also with the Two of Swords, he's doing nothing to change all this. Also, there are many regrets from now on, especially for your connection. This Nine of Cups is not so positive here. It shows the level of loneliness, the level of isolation, the emotional isolation that this person is experiencing. And the Six of Swords here is adding more to this struggle. Okay. This card is always, it's usually about moving forward. Okay. So this person would like to heal. Okay. He would like to heal, he would like to fix everything and forget about the past. He would like to do that immediately. Because every single experience, every single is making him again feel regrets, feel sad, okay? And he's always going through the same cycle over and over again. So he would like to delete completely his memory and forget about the past. But he can't do this. You can't simply forget your past. You need to work on it. This is why we have here this meditation that brings answers. Okay, the card is telling him that this person has to think. If not, he's going to live with his regrets from now on. He has to think, he has to meditate, he has to analyze his fears, his thoughts, his doubts, and turn all this mess here into experience. So he needs to learn a lesson that I don't think he will do, actually. I don't think he will do. Anyway, there is a lesson to be learned, for sure. If not, he's going to go on and on through this cycle, always. He's going to have superficial connections, and when things start getting a bit more serious, he will be out of control. He will not be able to manage this emotionally, because if he hasn't resolved what he had in the past, he will get back to that patterns, that problematic patterns, and will repeat the same thing over and over. So this is his karma, guys. He's going to stay alone, he's going to stay depressed, unhappy, and plus the regrets of having lost you. Okay, this powerful female energy. The only positive thing he is going to experience, okay, is the Page of Water, is the beginning of each romance, the excitement of the new adventure. But this eventually is going to die out very quickly. Also, I feel like he's going to compare a lot your connection, your relationship, because this is somebody, this is a very rare connection, a very strong connection. So he's going to experience this situation. He's going to compare every time your beautiful moments, his memories, to his current romance, and he will he will abandon the relationship after a while. So eventually, I'm afraid that if he continues like that, he will be stuck into this Five of Cups forever, until he actually becomes a person that he's kind of living in the past, with his regrets, with his fears. Something that you definitely need to be careful about is this: within the next few months, okay, he might come back. We have the within the next few months, we have also the world, So I'm afraid that eventually he can return. He can ask you for reconciliation. Keep that in mind, and if he comes back, make sure that you're taking the right action. His purpose wasn't to manipulate you, he didn't want to deceive you, but the result actually hasn't been positive for you. So keep that in mind and be careful. That's the message, guys. Let me know what you think, and if you liked it, please like and subscribe. Thank you. Pile 3, welcome. Let's see your cards. Okay. Ace of Swords, Seven of Wands, okay. Ten of Pentacles, good. Temperance, the Moon, and the Fool, clarifying the Ten of Pentacles, okay. Then we have not the right time, a year from now, improving health, the Emperor. Is this a spouse, a boss? What is this guy? Three of Wands, Judgment, and Five of Pentacles. Then we have the Star. This person can be also very successful on his career. There is abundance. Seven of Wands again. Apparently he's successful, but Six of Swords and the Devil. Okay. Then we have two. Morgan Le Fay, the Witch of Ages, Atonement, Growth, and Deceit there. And then we have Ereshkigal, Queen of Shadows, Wrath, Instability, Suspicion. Okay. Toxic female energy. Great. Now, your person is not very trustworthy. This energy here is very deceiving, because I think that he's communicating to you exactly the opposite of what he's thinking. Now, attention, this is a very... actually, this person, his intentions are matching perfectly his actions. The problem here is that you don't know his real intentions, or you didn't know. Maybe you know now. So this person is kind of affecting your stability a lot, your growth, even your financial growth. Okay, so he can be a spouse, a boss, even a friend, a relative, but there is nothing romantic, there is nothing emotional here. If this is a spouse, you have no feelings for each other. And he's also very concentrated, very worried about his own personal well-being. This is like like he's not a spouse anymore. He is not realizing the responsibilities or the needs of being in a married situation. For some reason, this person can affect you a lot, even though you are not attached emotionally to him. He can affect you, but it's not your choice. For example, it's not, it's not your choice. You do have some sort of responsibility, but it's not 100% your choice here. Let's say that this is your boss. You have to go through this attitude for as long as you stay in that particular job. The issue might be related to some material things here, or this is about practical issues. And these issues might have to do with your stability in general, or your plans for the future, your need to change something, for example. With the Ace of Swords, this is why I think his energy is deceiving. With the Ace of Swords, he's communicating something to you. And he's doing this in a way that he wants to look like he's honest about it. Okay, so he's telling you one thing and then he's doing another. He's talking to you about stability and that he will take care of everything. Okay, he will try to resolve any issue. But he has no intentions of doing anything. This person knows very well what he wants to achieve. Okay, he knows what he wants to achieve, how to achieve that. And amongst his targets, your stability, you will not find your stability there. He's not going to work hard for your stability, for your relationship, for your rights, whatever that is. Okay, this is a lie. This is what he's telling you, that don't worry, I'm going to do everything. He looks honest, but he's not honest. Okay. His real intentions are hidden, and are hidden because we do have the Moon card and we also have the Fool. Any kind of excuses will be used in order, Seven of Wands here, will be used in order to justify his behavior or his, or the failure, the fact that things didn't work out as you were expecting. A sudden event, someone else's mistake, there is always a factor that changes everything. The truth is that this guy is achieving his targets and his goals. He's simply manipulating the situation and he is telling you lies. Okay, he's acting like there is some sort of compromise and then there are hidden information from you and he is free to do his thing and achieve his goals. Okay, also one thing, improving health, and this kind of combination with the Temperance and the Moon. For some of you, of course, this is very... this person might be a bit, mentally or psychologically challenged. Maybe he's suffering from some sort of condition, which is actually getting him to the point of being so manipulative. I don't know, some sort of syndrome or something. I don't know if this is a message that resonates, because we also have the Devil here. This is somebody who is going through some sort of psychological support, some sort of, a help from someone who is an expert. Okay. But this is not for everyone, of course, okay. maybe, for example, because I see here we have the Emperor, we have the Seven of Wands twice, maybe we're having an issue of some anger issue. There is something that is a bit dark about this person, on a mental level. And I believe that if he's going through some sort of treatment, it's not really helping him anyway. This person is enjoying a lot his ability to move secretly and have hidden targets, hidden motives and things like that. This is a bad energy. For some of you, this can also be a colleague who is trying to kind of steal your position or something. I see, maybe there is this kind of opportunity for further advancement in your career and some new job, some interview, let's say. And, this person is kind of trying to steal this opportunity from you. The Ten of Pentacles and the Fool now, it's a good combination now that we noticed the Judgment. Ten of Pentacles and the Fool. The Ten of Pentacles is what he is showing to you. He wants to take care of your stability. The Fool are what he is thinking, is what he is thinking. These two cards are completely opposite. His secrecy about his real purpose is giving him a lot of satisfaction here. He believes that if you don't know, if you don't have a clear idea of what he wants to achieve here, okay, this is a colleague, for example, he will be able to succeed 100%. He will be free. You will not be able to stop him since you don't know what he wants to do, and he will succeed to get this promotion, to get this job, to get this investment. Okay, there is something physical going on here, material. A very competitive nature. The gain of the situation here, I think this is about money and money, investment, this kind of thing. I'm getting somebody who is fighting a lot in order to get that thing for himself from you. This is something that he would like to take from you. We are not dealing with emotions, with ideas. This is more about an asset that you have. If this person, for example, has, if you are working together and he is your superior somehow, for example, this is your boss, okay, he wants to take full advantage of what you can give and pay you as less as possible. Okay, a very manipulative energy, a person that you cannot trust, no way. So, also we do have growth, deceit. Okay, growth and deceit. That's interesting. Instability and suspicion. So not only he is the way he is, he's also not trusting other people. Anyway, regarding his karma, for now, he's doing pretty well. Okay. He's very satisfied and he says that he's getting the desired results. But attention, this is going to be his karma, I think, because this is going to make him more full of himself, more arrogant. He's in general, he's very arrogant, and I feel that in the past he has been hiding this aspect for you. I told you that he's trying to look like he cares, like he wants to do things, and then it's completely the contrary here. In the future, or in the near future, I believe that he will feel like he has accomplished what he needed. You see him, he's like the emperor. He's the emperor here, and he doesn't need to compromise anymore with the temperance. Okay, he doesn't like to compromise. He wants everything for himself. And the star is talking about success. Okay, so he's getting, for the next couple of months, I think things are going to get better and better for him. This is definitely his trap. I think he will feel like he doesn't need you anymore. So he will start showing his real nature. He will reveal to you what a wonderful person he really is here. Arrogant. I see him like he has no moral boundaries. Okay, he can deceive for his personal growth. He doesn't mind hurting people as long as he gets what he wants. This kind of energy. And of course, he has no respect for other people. He lied to you, but this is not, his problem. It's your fault because you believed him. This is his attitude. This is a terrible attitude. How could you believe me? How could you be so naive? That's the mindset. He feels so established. He will feel so successful, so emperor energy. Look at him here, okay? Emperor, the star. I mean, here we are satisfied with what we have accomplished. We no longer have to compromise. And we have achievements here, and we will also make plans for the future. Lovely energy, great person. Okay, so, but instability, I don't think, we also have this instability, and we also have the 5 of Swords. He will make plans for future development, for sure. He's checking with this 3 of Wands, he's checking more options on whatever aspect you guys are dealing with here. And the problem is that until recently, his behavior, we see here, he's very sneaky. He has been very sneaky. So he has managed to fool you and also other people. His arrogance now is not hidden anymore. Okay, he's not hiding his real nature. So this is creating a lot of tension around him. 7 of Wands, 7 of Wands. So a lot of a very competitive energy that people do not like. Okay, if you ask him, he can tell you that people don't like him because they are jealous of him, because he's unlucky, and he has never found the right partnerships and things like that. But now, more and more people dislike this guy. Okay, now, in the future, actually. The star is about his success, but his success is going to be very temporary. Okay, the 7 of Wands and the Devil energy, I think that more people will start seeing who he really is. He will reveal, because of his arrogance, his real nature to other people. So he's kind of losing his partners. Okay, he's kind of losing his allies, let's say. Everybody will see this person's manipulative nature. And everyone will try to avoid this devil energy. So the end is disappointing for him. he got, for example, your position, your career position, if he lied to you to steal money or a car or whatever he maybe has stolen from you, he's going to pay for it. Okay, clearly. It's not going to be very soon, okay, to be very honest. We have a year from now and not the right time. But don't worry about it. A year from now, the card says, but it's like, I believe it's like 6-7 months from now. You will see some expansion. You will start seeing some expansion, okay, already from the next couple of months. You will start seeing improvement, moving forward, getting more and more success until we reach these 6 or 7 months that I have told you. This person will be planning to expand further his business, change his life, something like this. For some of you, he might even think to leave for another country, for example, wanting to invest further. What does he want to invest? The money or the opportunity that he has stolen from you or from other people. He's going to take this step. Okay, as I told you, 6-7 months from now, he's going to do this investment, let's say. And this is what is going to change the whole thing, and he's going to get back to the 5 of Pentacles. Loss of money, loss of job. Even worse, he might accept some sort of position, and eventually he will realize that it's not what he was looking for. He will be working like all day, going through all the stress and dealing with many responsibilities, while the salary or the bonus is not what he has been promised. Okay. The worst part with the Six of Swords and the Devil is that this person, before he moves forward to this new reality, okay, he will have, let's say, broken all the connections, like burned all the bridges with you and other people, believing that he will not need you anymore. And now he's in this very bad condition, he's stuck, he has no allies, and he needs to work very hard so he can prove that he can make it. So what is he doing? He's getting back to the deceiving energy. Is he learning his lesson? I don't think so. I don't think so. This is only somebody who got stuck again, and now he needs to do all the same thing he has done with you and with other people all over again. But actually this is going to be his karma. Okay, whatever he has taken from you, the opportunity, the money, the time, whatever that was, he is going to give it back. He will have to pay extra, to do the double work, to, he will have to go through a lot of difficulties in order to sustain this success. Okay, and he will not sustain it in the end. 5 of Pentacles, it means that he's losing a significant amount of money, or he's losing whatever he has stolen from you guys. So, nice people today. This is the reading. Let me know what you think, if it makes sense, whatever you want to let me know. And thank you so much for watching, guys. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. Thank you.